And we're back. For J-Mac? Anyway, so going in, so I made this. This is a library over here. And silly, I was a little silly, I'll admit. When I was first building these, this world, I originally decided, just flatten everything out and build on that. And I kind of got a trading post over here and a pier. I kind of like this one actually, but this is a kind of a trading post and pier. Anyway, this is actually one of my first mob farms, and I think this is actually the reason why all the villagers moved out from over here and ended up moving all the way over there, because over there it's not loaded, and zombies won't spawn, but over here zombies will spawn in the middle of the night, and you're like, so yeah, this is, down here is a zombie grinder, I believe. Yeah, I kind of built this around here. This one was my first one that I captured, actually. The dual spawner setup that I have down in my underground base, Anyway, the dual spawner setup I have in my underground base, yeah, I haven't been here in a while, but the dual spawner system I have set up in my base is actually quite, was actually kind of a stroke of luck when I found it. It was just kind of a hole in the, there was just this hole in the ocean floor. I went down there and I was like, oh, 2 spawners. Oh, 3 spawners. Oh wait, the third spawner is way out of range. I couldn't do much there. So yeah, I was originally gonna have kind of a hot tubs, kind of sauna area here. That kind of fell through. But yeah, I've got a road system that goes over here, and here's a nice little watchtower. Oops. And yep, there's the rail line that goes off to the distance, and the rail line here actually eventually will reach the stronghold. I just haven't updated it and haven't actually put the rails on it. But over here, yeah, I've kind of farmed out and flattened a little bit this area, and ended up not doing much over here. I haven't gotten to this. Yeah, I got this. These were actually the first two of the first houses that I built in this area, and this was where I really kind of started a style, I kind of had this roof design denoted that this was a residential house, but this roof design denoted and then was originally going to be smooth, chiseled, but and smooth, but smooth chiseled, and the kind of indented roof like this, that denoted that this was a what was it called, a shop of some sort, and I would use this as a storage area. But anyway, and there was my first attempt at a kind of a temple for the, let's get way back over there. This is my first attempt at a temple for the zombie spawner, and that kind of fell through, and I ended up going, well, actually, no, it didn't fall through. It's not that it fell through, it's just that it was more trouble than it was worth, really. It's directly under here. The idea was I was going to have them spawn down there, and then go up here, and just kind of pop out, where I would need to slay them. But, yeah, that was kind of more trouble than it's worth. So I made you can see the kind of creeper head I did here. I ended up moving it and turning it into actual dropper. So, and that's what ended up here. The zombies actually go up here, over, and down. So, you can hear them. So, anyway, so I built like I said in one of my previous videos, my whole entire plan is to urbanize this world, and I understand that that's going to be a never-ending project. I want to make this entire world a city. And this was I kind of like this little setup here. But, anyway, Yeah, this was the library. And I still need to, there's places where you can sit out here, and you can observe a lot of the city here. And you can see there you can see all those guys. So this is a really nice shot, actually. You can see a lot of my world here. You've got the little condos here, little houses, shop. Over here, there's another shop. And these were built before the corners for the stairs. So, yeah, that's a kind of a restaurant thing. There's a little cactus and reed farm I've got there. But the thing is that my original thought, it was stupid, I'll admit, it was silly, was to kind of flatten everything out and then build on top of it. But I realize now that that was foolish. That was silly of me. Because when I started building off of the terrain, when I started incorporating the terrain into my designs, that's when I started getting some really nice houses, because I'm proud of that house over there. Not that, that's the tree farm, but that's that house there. This house. I love this house. This house has got a porch that leads down over, I'll go show it to you. It's got a porch that, actually, wait a second, I've got an ender pearl here. Oh yeah, there's another, there's a, enchanting room up there. But yeah, that house right there. Overshot a bit. This house right here. I still need to furnish most. But this house right here goes down and has this nice little overlook over this pond that was already here. And and like I said, the more I built off of this, the more I built off the terrain itself, the more creative I was getting, and the more interesting houses I was making, because the old houses, they're starting to get boring. But yeah, I built this one. This one was kind of an experiment. Still not sure how I feel about this. But up here, it's like another bed. It was like all these houses over here. And it's a shame that none of the villagers have actually come over here. They're just kind of congregating over there. And yeah, I built this pier. This pier and overlook over this area. And you can see it, and this is originally built before I put in the tree farm, and actually, you're gonna get a good view of the tree farm. You got the oak level, the spruce level, the birch level, and then the jungle level. Nice little. I'm trying to build something over here. I've started a couple times and I've stopped, and I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do there. I want to do something. I want to do something right here. I should probably add some slabs here so I can actually, easily move up and down. But yeah, I want to build something here. This needs to be something. This needs to work. I need to work with this. But anyway, over here is where most of the villagers ended up congregating. And I kind of varied up the styles, as you can see, using birch or cobblestone roofs, and here's the villagers. This one's a pretty major apartment complex here, and then I built this one. And this one was kind of a bunch of stores down here. Yeah. And here, over here, it's just got a bunch of stores. This little store I'm kind of liking, actually. This one right here. It's a. You can see you go in here. It's gonna have a chest in here. Probably gonna have a bunch of plants and apples. But yeah, I got a little nice chair set up here. The thing is, I want to improve these. Here we got these, the fountain here, and all these doors. And over here, actually, I ended up finding a. I actually ended up finding a place where there's like, it actually goes down, and it's a pretty interesting cave system that I went through and took care of. But yeah, all these, most of my buildings I have the occasional one that I claimed, usually when they have paintings in them. It's starting to get dark. But, yeah, oh, well, before the sun goes down here, right here is actually, was for the longest time, my brewing room. And, yeah, I got a lot of, ooh, nice. I had a lot of stuff here. I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place in this world. Oops. Close. Get back in my bedroom. And get back in my apartment. Thank you for keeping the door open. Here we go. That was fast. Anyway, so close that up. Yeah. Right over here. These are some of the houses and buildings that I'm happy with, and I'm proud of this. I'm proud of this. This looks nice. This looks cool. This one, it was big, and I kind of like it, but it's just kind of bland, big and clunky. I mean, this is the railway station up there. So anyway, but yeah, after a while, I just kind of got bored making all these. They look the same. Okay, fun. Alright. Alright. Anyways, random thoughts here. Pretty crap. Yeah, these over here, we've got more, and it just kind of got boring, so I ended up stopping. Over here we've got a, over here we've got this, we got the poolside diner. It was originally it actually was a poolside. There was a fountain, or there was a natural lake here, but, yeah, all the iron golems got stuck in it. So I ended up having to just kick them out and move them. Frickin'. Anyway. So yeah, I got all these. I just built these. They were all the same. And I'm sad about that. They're all the same. So I finally built some more, here, we got a wood-themed place. Got a lot of wood here, and the vines that I've gotten everywhere. We got Nedry's Netherrack here, over here. We've got a lot of all this nether stuff. Nether crap. Right here. This one's a nice. I haven't really done much in it, but it's got a bed. It's got, and yeah, the idea of this was that there's 3 ways up here, and then 1 way up, all the way up here. And when I built this, I was still kind of on the, for one thing, the new sandstone had not come out yet. We just had the sandstone slabs, but this was kind of evoking that big chamber down there. Up here, we've got, up here, there's the simple railway station. You click it, it goes. And, anyway. I guess the reason that I'm showing you this is because I want to change some of these things. I want to change some of this stuff. I want to make it a nice, coherent, and livable world. A world that I actually lived in. I appear to be... Oh, that was a bad idea. Crap. Although I'm impressed that I landed on that. Okay, let's try that again. Let's go. I'll be right back. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, I want to change some of these buildings so that they actually, actually look... Oh boy. So they actually look like they are... They're lived in and such. But here is my floating castle. Everything... you can't really see it, actually, but because the frickin'... Way to ruin a dramatic moment! Anyway. Yeah, this building is... the tower here went up to the height limit, originally. But... yeah, the tower here goes up to the height limit. And I've got, water over here that you can see, but there is my... I'm in the process of building a wall around it. That's a fairly recent addition, actually. But yeah, just this. This was a big project here. You can see over there is kind of a pumpkin farm. And on the far side of that, there's a sheep farm. Actually, I'll have to show you that. Yeah, I built this up. I built this out, and my eventual plan with this is to make make it a kind of like there's this whole thing here. This I still need to fix that. That's just scaffolding actually. But yeah, I've got over here on this island. Nice shot. I've got this island here. I've got over here. This is a high-tech forge actually compared to the previous forge over on that over in there. This high-tech forge is I can't remember who did this, who originally made this, but this is using 4 spawners. Yeah, this one's a really rapid fire. Really rapid fire thing. And I got the anvil here to stop it from just pushing it out as far as it'll go. But yeah, this one's kind of the high class sort of thing. I mean, these lights. I was building this at the very end of 1.6. No, I was building this at the end of the 1.5 era, and waiting for... Was it the redstone lamp 1.6 or 1.5? Anyway, I was setting these up. No, the daylight sensor was 1.6. I had the redstone lamps just constantly on, but now once the sun sets, and you'll be able to see it. I'll make sure that I'll stay here for this. This whole thing just lights up, and it's beautiful. But yeah, let's head over here real quick so I can show you some of the other stuff. I've got a pseudo armory over here. I want to make it so that this whole thing is kind of interconnected and all of it's floating, so it looks like it's just this huge, massive citadel. Floating, except for the walls, but all on the ground. Yeah, all these are in. Everything is floating except for the walls, except for the basic defenses here. And I want this to work. I'm trying to make this work. I'm trying to make this build out. I'm eventually probably going to put a... over here. Oh yeah, this is decoration and such. I'm eventually going to put a... I'm probably going to move that. I'm probably going to move the pumpkin farm over there. But I want to eventually put a tower, kind of a nether-based tower up here, and that'll connect all this. This is you can see here the beginnings of another bridge off of this. And yeah, And there's the entrance bridge that goes through that wall. Yeah. Ooh, here it comes. You'll be able to see it here. And RedDwarfian said, "Let there be light." Beautiful. Actually, surprised at the timing. I worked the timing out on that. Do I have a bed up here? Do I have a bed? Nope. I still need to furnish this place. I still need to furnish a lot of things. And I need to do things. I need to expand these. Because everything just looks dead right now. I need to expand it. I need to make it look full of light. I want to be through the door before I close it.